Hello again, Internet, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. Where I last left off, I had gotten stopped at a train station that screamed, in the most obvious fashion possible, "It's a trap!" Because, yeah, if this isn't a trap, I will eat my own shoes. Alright, bridge can be extended. I'm flip that down. And face check it. So dark in this maintenance area that you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Oh, great. Door stuck shut. Iger, could you pop this? Iger shoulder checks the door and the crack of splintering plastic fills your ears. The door pops open. Oh, hey. Nice, a grenade. Just any sort of grenade, an Ares-nade. Oh man, I want to give that to Iger, but I'll have to wait for later. Well, time to face check the next room. And 3, 2... Oh, Jesus! Ah, no, why are you shooting me? Right! Mark target. Glory? I need the captain's face to stop existing now. In as violent a manner as possible. Let's boot up that Dragon Slayer idol. Iger, you have a shotgun. That makes this way more fun than it has any right to be. Yeah, damn well you're hit. Oi! Leave my stabby mecha girl alone. Well, cyborg girl. Basically Motoko Kusanagi, just way scarier. Make that guy eat a million zillion bullets. Glory, next face. Dietrich, I believe you have heal spells that will instantly fix the 20 damage. Yep. And a little extra kick for jollies. Let's double tap this fool. Oh, come on. How is double tapping not cooperating? There we go. Crits. Oi. Oi. Stop that. Seriously. Stop it. Yay! Right, that's one encrypted datapad. Oh, good, there's more of you. I am going to stash myself here and heal myself. I'm going to have Iger dunk on you two with a fire grenade. And now that gives Glory the perfect opportunity to just kind of walk up first. I'm going to properly hit the supercharger, and then Glory is going to walk up to you and continue attempting to remove faces in the most gruesome fashion possible. Since I don't want any magic flying around, I'm just going to bump off one mage and whiff on the captain. Oi, where'd the... Wow. Continue eating bullets for my benefit, motherfucker. Because seriously, you jackwagons are so full of, and I quote, dreck, that we could probably fill half the containers in this sewer. Underground. Wherever the hell we are. Let's see. Iger. Okay, no. That would not successfully cap this guy. That might. Okay, seriously? Leave my major alone. Or else I will fill you full of a lot of lead. And spikes. And hand razors. Okay, glad that's over. There's bloody place is screaming. It's a trap and flailing and shrieking and things exploding, and I just want to go home. Range retracted. Glory somehow teleports. And I get on the train and head home proper. Because I would very much prefer that to all of this nonsense. Because this nonsense, the rest of the trip home is uneventful, but one thing is clear, someone is hunting you. This ambush was no chance gang warfare, but an order of your life. If Green Winters was right, then whoever... Yeah, that's probably the best. A lot of cheddar and decrypting this ham-fisted pile of crazy. Oh, hey, 10 karma. Let's see, what's on my agenda? AG can be Europa, which I think is the other main job, which I'm not going to test right now. Sam! Hello again, mein friend. What can I do for you? I want to talk about the organization. Are you accepting donations? The work program has been a rousing success. At this point, we only have one more goal in mind to round out the year. I have been in negotiations with Herr Burakazi to lease another building in the Kreuzbazaar. The construction is much more modern and sturdy than our old shelter. Our people would be better protected there. In addition, the extra floor space would open up a host of new options for our organization. One other thing, True Neutral. If we reach this goal, I would like to name the building after you. You are, after all, our primary benefactor. With 500 new yen, we could make the purchase. Whatever you could spare would be most appreciated. Well, I've got plenty, so here, take the lot. Samuel's eyes widen. This is incredibly generous. Thank you, my friend. No big deal, Sam. You just do you good stuff with it. I don't know what to say, True Neutral. With this donation, we have reached our final goal. I will speak with Burakazi immediately and provide him his down payment. The True Neutral Civic Center will stand as a monument to your generosity and care. Thank you. Once again, you have been a godsend to the poor of the Kreutz Bazaar, and I will see to it that they know it. True Neutral Civic Center. Huh. Interesting ring to it, eh? I am happy that you're pleased. You have more than earned it. So yeah, let's go chatter about something else. How's Alexander doing? He is adjusting with difficulty. Samuel shakes his head. Your friend Dietrich took a chance in sending his nephew to us. I will do my best to justify his faith in me. Well, no more questions. I'm gonna be on my way. On my way, and hopefully not into any more traps. Sammy! Sammy! Hello! The girl stares blankly into a vacant sky. She's still sporting a black eye, and there are fresh tears in her cheeks, but she doesn't seem to notice them. Kim? You okay? She shakes her head. I don't know. Have I ever been when I'm me? She then lowers her gaze from the heavens and regards you, her eyes showing slightly more clarity than before. Been thinking, remembering, wondering. Do you... What have you been thinking about? Kim hugs herself tightly around her midsection, drawing herself in and doing the impossible of making herself even thinner. I'm not sure I want to talk about it. I only ever talked about it with Monica. Yeah, well, I am here to listen, same as Monica. Okay. She takes a breath to steady herself and then bites a lip as her eyes search the unseen. Monica said I would forget. She thought the Sims might help. In there, I'm strong, and I never have to lose anyone. But then I come back out here, where children play in the street, and I remember. Where I see Doc Escabel, and I remember. He was mad at me for losing her, and now I don't know if he even remembers. He looks right through me, but I did what he told me. I saw him every month. I took the medicine, got as much food as I could, but he said it wasn't enough. He said I wasn't fit to be, that I would never be. Monica said a mother is always a mother, even when her baby dies inside her. She said she would go to heaven. Oh. I'm sure they're up there together. Oh, man. Monica will take care of her. I'm still trying to get past that last bit. Do you want to talk about that black guy now? Zach said not to. He said I might get hurt again. Is that Zach doing this shit? I'm gonna kick his... What? No, of course not. Zach wouldn't hurt a fly. But the man who did this knew Zach. He said they used to work together before they came to the Kreutz Bazaar. But he said he wasn't allowed to stay because of Monica. She said he was bad for the Kreutz Bazaar, and the man didn't like that. Now he wants to come back. He wants to be the new Zack. He told me he had better stuff. Let me try it. But when I woke up, I hurt. Not just my eye. He said to tell Zack he was coming back to take what was his. Don't worry, Kim. We are definitely not letting him come back in here. If you say so. I'm gonna let you do you. And I'm going to go poke Zack now because I need to know who the hell this asshole is so I can forcibly eject him via a cannon named Iger. Oh, hey, you're back. Great to see you. What can old Zack get ya? Never mind. Zack shrugs, raises his right hand and waggles his fingers. Doodles. Okay, never mind. Zack has no info. Welcome back. What can I do for you, my friend? So, what was in the drug? Well, about that. I sure hope you haven't been taking that stuff. Nope, never. A friend of mine used it, though. I put a small sample in my mass spectrometer and noticed a very curious odor. Quite sweet, in fact, but commingled with the smell of burnt plastic. I examined a bit under the microscope while it was running. My eyes came to the same conclusion as the spectrometer, though it did narrow down some specifics. Basically, what you have here is a crystalline version of the methamphetamine cram, which is popular in some neighboring keys. It hasn't caught on around Kreutz Bazaar quite yet, though. These crystals were ground into a fine dust, and then it was cut with powdered sugar and what appears to be a polycarbonate glitter. I would imagine that when the drug is administered, the glitter would open micro lacerations in the skin, allowing the drug's effects to be felt more rapidly. Due to the powdered sugar glitter, though, I would imagine you're getting less cram than you would from a pure, uncut source. I'm gonna tell my friend it's not exactly safe. You do that. Okay, let's check what medical supplies you got on hand. Let's see, trauma kits. Just going to ram my inventory full of advanced medkits while I still can. Confirm that. And tear ass across the bazaar for my bloody paycheck. Because first things first. Yep. Inbox print messages. Salvage DVD. Ooh, well, Elite's got some new stuff. Portable device recording. Hoi, True Neutral. Just wanted to tell you that I've met with limited success in working on that stack of DVDs. It's a thorny problem, but I'm at least making some headway. If you look on the table beside your DVD player, you will find another recovered disc. I wasn't able to salvage all of the files on it, but I think that you might find what I did recover to be of interest. For my part, I am going to continue working on the other DVDs. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't hold out much, though. They're all badly damaged and suffering from disc rot besides. I'll be in touch. My best to you and your team. Message ends, the image fades. You find yourself back in your inbox. One unread message, recovery. Silken to True Neutral. Hi, True Neutral, this is Silken from the hotel. I hope it's okay that I'm writing you. Samuel gave me your email address. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for everything that you did for me. Kicking my cram habit was the hardest thing that I've ever done, but I don't think I would have tried if you hadn't talked me into it. To celebrate my newfound sobriety, I've decided to sign on as a volunteer at the charity. Who knows, maybe giving back to the community will turn things around in my life. Anyway, thanks again, True Neutral. I owe you one. Yours, Silken. Aw, it's good to see I've made a difference. Feels really good. 0 unread messages. Jobs directory. Claim payment for pharma cleanup. Finish, wait your client's response. A few minutes, a message pops up on screen. Enter folks to True Neutral. No sense in mincing words. Your job performance was satisfactory at best. Your fee will be transferred immediately. Enjoy it while it lasts because it will never work for us again, folks. Ah, crap. Well, at least now I know in following playthroughs, just shoot the guy. A moment later, a second message pops into your inbox. Your payment details. Client, 15 grand new yen. Crew salary, 4 grand. Ammunitions and resupply. Automatic deduction. 100% from my account, 2,500 new yen. Payment transfer done. Okay. Now let's go back. Access the BBS for my paid data, or post any of it. Attach data to escrow account. Post sharing pharma AG chemical research. Post remain active for 2 days. Check the BBS. Whoa. Where to find else? Save the F state. Running on SKO. See, I've been doing some reading on Shadowrun, and SK is Seder Krupp, formerly BMW, after having been taken over by a great honking dragon. So on the thrill, had to do a simple data steal on SK branch office, turned into an OK Corral shootout. Never seen first response team arrive that fast in my life. Had a Decker offsite running damage control. Managed to distract the second team to a different building while we jacked the car the first team came in. Lessons learned: simple when it comes to SK means something else. Yeah, given the company is run by a micromanaging crazy dragon, I would not be surprised. You stole the corpse response vehicle? Don't they have trackers on those things? Of course they do. Dumped it off the side of the road with a prime grenade in the back seat just to be safe. That's one way to deal with the problem. Nice. Bragging about a nearly failed run on SK. Is it worth them paying a Decker to backtrace your Shadowrun account? Any idea what valuable data they were hiding in that branch office? No idea. Money was too good to take any chances with it. Safely delivered it and the transfer cleared. Okay, good for them. Good for them. No more posts in that thread. And somebody asking about junk messages, some political nonsense. What? Benna was a fraud. I broke my first rule. Always get full payment up front. Left me hanging for 50% of the cash after I completed the job. I'm sure he'll have changed his name by the time this post goes up. Male elf, brown hair, gold eyes. Looked to be in his mid-30s. Be careful who you work for out there. Never thought I'd see you admit to a mistake on here. Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep my eyes open. We'll forward any info I come across if you're still looking to collect from this guy. Sent you some surveillance footage. Is this your man? Sure is. Nice one. I'll split the take with you if this lead pans out. Good to find there's still some honor among runners. Hey, that's good to hear. At least somebody got back at an asshole. Okay. Now, let's backtrack. Open jobs directory. Those are... Wait. Open jobs directory. Pending and active. Active is the prototype extraction. Just step aside from that. Talk to Dietrich. Dietrich raises a bottle at your approach. Hey again, boss. You need something? I was thinking that... Well, first of all, any thoughts on that last run? Our time in there made me happy that I don't have to spend a lot of time in hospitals, I'll tell you that much. There was not a single aspect of that building that didn't make me uneasy. He shrugs. Anyway, that sick bastard of a rigger is dead and we got paid. Feels like a win to me. I was thinking about what you told me earlier. You said that your idol was going to make you pick a fight that you couldn't win. He shrugs. It's bound to happen eventually. Probably sooner than later. Isn't there something you could do to stop that from, ending you? Well, I suppose that I could refuse, but that probably wouldn't be a good idea, especially not now. Remember, boss, the Dragon Slayer is where my magic comes from. If I turn away from him, you'd better believe that he'll turn away from me. Besides which, I don't even know if I can refuse him anymore. He's been with me so long, I don't know where he stops and I begin. He grins at you. Don't you worry about me, boss. I've known that this was coming for my entire life. And when it happens, I'll go down in a blaze of glory the likes of which you can't even imagine. That's a promise. But, what if you picked a fight with a different flavor of dragon? Like maybe a gang or a corp. He pauses for a moment. That's an interesting idea. If it were big enough, and heinous enough, he might be satisfied. I never tried to bargain or negotiate with the Dragon Slayer before. Not sure how I feel about it. And I don't know how he'd take it either. The Dragon Slayer doesn't like to be questioned, and his temper's even shorter than mine. But I'll tell you what, boss. I'll think about it. You can't really believe that your idol wants you to die. Of course not. Dragon Slayer doesn't want me to die. But he does want me to kill dragons. That ain't supposed to be safe. Or easy. It's my idol's fault if I'm getting too old to keep up with his wishes. Any updates on Alexander? Nothing new, boss. He's adjusting. It's gonna take some time. Alright. Nothing right now. So... gonna pet the Mega Boof. Aww. He's still a Mega Boof. He gets pets. And he boofs at me. So, time to get at that one member of the party who's clear across town because he's always in that bloody place. Emily? Welcome back. What can I do for you? I need tech, specifically programs. What the devil? Come on, are you kidding me? Is there... Oh, these are consumables. Oh, balls. That explains why they're not typically used. Because they piff the minute you're done with them. Oh, that looks so good. So nice. That's also nice. Okay, you know what? I'll double back. I'll double back before I go for any job. Hey, Blitz. One look at Blitz's face is enough to tell you that something is gnawing at him. He stands beside his table playing with a coffee spoon. Hoi, true neutral. What you need? Any thoughts about that last run you'd like to share? That build and had some incredible toys in it. Those are fun to see. Not saying that I approve of how they were used, mind you, but there was some pretty whiz stuff there. All the same. Anyway, we did the job, Thorvald's dead, we got paid. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a win for the good guys. Any luck with this, search? Yeah, actually. I've made some headway. For the first time in a year, I've got a solid lead. Thought I'd looked everywhere, between my old contacts, myself. We scoured all of M's old haunts, both in Meat Space and the Matrix. But what I never thought to do was dig for clues in my own cyberdeck. Seems so obvious now, but back then I couldn't see it. I mean, she was running from me, right? So why would she leave any breadcrumbs for me to find? Anyway, I did some housekeeping and I discovered something. On the morning Emily disappeared, some information was vanished from my cyberdeck as well. She did a good job of covering tracks, but I can see the signs. She grabbed the file and ran. End of story. What kind of data are we talking about? No idea, Chief. I grabbed it on a lark when me and Emily were goofing around in the Matrix. The file was encrypted all to hell, and I never could get it open. I only took the damn thing because she told me not to. She said the security would be too tight, that I'd get myself killed. But I waltzed on in there and took it all the same. You should have seen me, Chief. It was a thing of beauty. I don't think I've ever been as much on my A game as I was that day. Blitz, where was this data? A corporate database, you know, no big deal. Which corporation? Oh, you know, no one important. Blitz continues smiling at you for a few seconds, then looks away. I stole the file from Mass Technology. Which, for anyone not in the know on Shadowrunverse, are a nasty company that basically owns Mexico in this game's era and are basically the boogeyman, what goes bump in the night for most people. A tinge of red crawls into Blitz's cheeks. He shuffles his feet. In hindsight, that may not have been the best of ideas. You don't poke the Azzies, Blitz. Everybody knows that you don't poke the Azzies. Yeah, I guess. Molly wasn't too impressed either. Our only really big fight was over that stupid file. Anyway, time passed. Eventually we made up and laughed the whole thing off. Or at least, I thought we did. Truth be told, I forgot all about it until I realized the data had gone missing. Honestly, Blitz, in this situation, given you stole from the Azzies, and she walked off with it, I am willing to bet money that she is taking a major risk for your benefit. So my advice, stay away, Blitz. I don't know, Chief. This whole incident has me rethinking a lot of things. What if she took the file to protect the Azzies? What if she's with them? gotta admit, this has me worried. I mean, more turned up now than I was before. He meets your gaze, and you can see the concern gnawing at him. I don't know what to do, but I'm open to suggestions. She did you a favor. If the Azzies haven't come after you yet, they probably aren't going to, so seriously, dude. Let it go, because this, if you go poking into it, it's gonna gnaw at your skull, and it might get shot mid-job with us. Maybe you're right. I'll try to let it go. He shakes his head. I just hope that I'm wrong about all of this. Glad we sorted that, so let's talk about another thing. Except there's nothing else to talk about, so I will see you later. Oh, that was mildly panic-inducing. Here's hoping he doesn't do anything stupid and wind up elbow deep in, you know, Azzy territory. The last thing we need is blood magic in addition to a dragon. Absinthe keeps her eyes hidden from view. Please excuse me, I have work to do. Hello, Gilmore, or Algernon. Hello again. May I help you? I have a question for you, if you don't mind. You are in luck. I have a great many answers. So, what kind of magic do you do? Personally, the true kind, but I sell goods tailored to all traditions. In my shop, we do not discriminate. Now, anything else you need to know? How long have you been in the Quartz Bazaar? I have many stories. Stories of dancing spirits and raging dragons, of unchecked magic and swarming chaos. All of these stories are true. As for the Quartz Bazaar, I have always been here, quietly peddling my wares. It is a simple life, but a good one. Now, anything else you need to know? What's up with your assistant? The whole eye thing earlier that I all but drowned in? Absinthe is a friend, nothing more. She helps out around the shop when the fancy strikes her. She is nobody's assistant, and I am no one's master. But the eyeball thing... He pauses for a moment, considering. I believe that they suit her personality. Now, anything else you need to know? Let me have a look at what you're selling, maybe? Because I'm honestly kind of morbidly curious as to what sorceress madness gets slung around on a day-to-day basis. Jeez. It's like spells require all kinds of juju. And some pretty hefty spellcasting levels to do basically anything. What? A flamethrower is a level 2 spell? Oh my god, what even is this game? What even is the magic system in here? Right, okay. I am going to come back in here and settle in. Because after that, I've got to all but pray that a certain someone isn't going to do something stupid and steal myself for talking to Gloria and Iger, whose stories are honestly a bit more of a kick in the head than the average one. So I'll just keep giving my Mega Boof pets and plan what I want to do next. So if my headbutting my way through a obvious trap was entertaining, Feel free to leave a comment saying as much, or throw a like at the video, or maybe even subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I will see you all around the internet.